What's up, YouTube? This is Terminator Juice, and today I'm gonna be talking about the PlayStation TV Vita or PlayStation Vita TV. I just saw the little advertisement for it, and I know I usually talk Nintendo, but I'm a PS3 owner, so I wanted to put my 2 cents on this. And I was just checking an article and couldn't find one negative thing people were saying, so I'm used to Nintendo articles where it's a bunch of Sony drones bashing Nintendo, so it was kind of surprising. But basically, if you haven't seen it, it's a little box, plugs into your TV with HDMI. Looks like you can sync up a PS3 controller to it and play PS, and has a little card slot in the front for PlayStation Vita games. Play on your TV. It's $100. And then they showed how you can have your PS4 hooked up to a TV, hooked up to the PlayStation Vita TV device, and then play your PlayStation 4 on another TV. They didn't really go into detail. It's kind of hard to believe that it can send. They showed the Vita TV upstairs with the PS4, then they showed them downstairs playing, but it has to have a receiver. I'm wondering if you need two of them to do that. It's very unclear. I didn't watch any press conference because all in Japanese. And here's my first initial impressions are, who was the audience for? They showed like older people playing like a game with their kid, and is this for people that don't have a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 4 and have a Vita and want to play it at home on their TV, or is this for people that don't have a Vita and they want to play the Vita games on their TV because they have a PS3 and they're going to get a PS4? I don't understand. Most Vita games are right now are bad ports of PlayStation 3 games. I don't understand this at all. With games like the God of War collection and like shitty versions of Call of Duty, and like the Killzone Mercenaries that just came out getting bad reviews. I don't understand why you would want to play, if you already had a PS3 like me. Why do I want to play PS Vita games on my TV? That's from right there. That's the dumbest part about it. There's no reason to want to play your Vita games on your TV, especially when it's a handheld. Blow them up on a 60-inch plasma. How good are the graphics going to look? And like I said about the PS4, it said, what they call it? Remote play. I don't see how one device could, like they showed it sitting right next to the PS4. And then they showed people like in a basement playing with a controller, PS4 controller, and no device hooked to that TV. That TV needs a way to receive that. It has to have a box hooked to that TV too. And if, let's say, if they just advertised it wrong and you have the PS4 upstairs on one TV and then you have the Vita TV on the other TV and it sends the signal wirelessly, how is it going to send 1080p high-res video wirelessly to another TV? It doesn't make any sense. The only thing would be if you ran like a long HDMI cable to the other TV from that box. Like, dude, I don't know. This looks like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And like I said, I'm a PS3 owner. I'm playing The Last of Us my second time through. Yeah, they also showed like Netflix and stuff, and it's like, if you already have a PS4, why the fuck do you need another $100 device to watch Netflix? I mean, it just makes no sense. And the most unbelievable part of all this was all the Sony fans commenting about how good of an idea this is. I don't see it. This just boggles my mind. Maybe I should do some more research and like come back to this video and maybe get some more information. But right now I just don't understand. If you have a Vita and paid $200, and then you have to pay for a memory card. Then you plug the games into pay another $100 for the Vita TV, hook it to your TV, then you put the game in. Do you have to put the memory card in it too for updates and stuff? Does it have its own memory? I mean, the Vita itself has no memory. You gotta change the card. Like I said, I don't know if this is for people that have a Vita or people that don't. I don't understand any of this. It seems like the dumbest product I've ever seen, unless you just absolutely want to play Vita games on your TV. I don't understand. I wouldn't want to play handheld games on my TV because, like I said, blowing them up to 60 inches, how good is that going to look? It doesn't even have PS3 capability, graphics-wise. Alright. I'm going to go watch some more. I don't know, maybe I'll edit it into this video, but as of right now, I'm just completely dumbfounded. And like I said, the worst part is all these Sony fans or Sony drones saying how good of an idea it is. I don't see it, so I could be proven wrong. This is just my initial reaction. I just watched it and have not looked into it any further. So, alright, so I just read some more information. Apparently, the Vita TV is going to support resolutions of 720p, 1080i, and 480p. And the native resolution for the Vita is like 960 by 540 or something, so it's going to have to upscale. And it's not going to support any games that use the touchscreen functionality because they're obviously, unless there's a software update, it's going to have 1 gig of internal storage for updates and all that, which isn't a lot, especially if you download. I don't know, this is talking about expanding the library and stuff. But something I forgot to mention was how's this? The Vita's struggling in sales, almost as bad as the Wii U. How is releasing something for $100, something they won't even have to buy a Vita? How's that going to help sales of the Vita? People say, oh, you get software sales, and eventually, if you buy the Vita TV and you buy a game and you play it on your TV, why do you need to take that? Why do you spend another $200 plus $50 to $80 in memory to play that same game on the go? Or if you have a Vita in your house, why do you need to play it on your TV? I don't understand. This thing baffles my mind, and all the feedback's been positive from all the articles I read. That idiot patcher motherfucking moron analyst thinks it's gonna help, and I'm just like, he's just total anti-Nintendo guy, which I already don't like him, but I don't see how this is going to help the Vita's sales. And they talk about the remote play. It only supports 1080i 720p, and they didn't even say, like I said, they don't say how's it going to stream PS4 games to this device to another TV. Obviously, you'd have to have the Vita TV hooked up to that second TV. How's the PS4 sending that signal to the Vita TV? Is it just sending it wirelessly over Wi-Fi? The Wii U uses Wi-Fi direct, and the range on that thing, a controller dedicated just for that, the range on that thing's like 20 feet. And this little $100 device is going to send that much data to a full HD TV. I don't understand. It's going to be down res, it's going to be lower quality. I don't understand it at all. It seems like they're trying to go after a market that there isn't one. You know, like Apple has their little device, the Roku boxes. I just don't get this at all. So if you guys think I'm a complete moron and I'm missing the point, please inform me. I don't get it. I think it's probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen from Sony. They make a lot of dumb choices with obviously this PS3 and its price and the cell processor to the PlayStation Portable using the UMD discs and PlayStation Vita using the proprietary memory that instead of SD cards. They just keep making bad decisions, and I think this is another one. You're gonna go out and spend $400 on a PS4. You're gonna spend another $100 on a device to possibly play it on another TV. if it's that much of an issue, just have your PS4 hooked up to the TV you're most likely going to play it on. And if you're going to stream it wirelessly, what's the range? If it's going to be less than 20 feet, then it doesn't make any sense to me. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'm just shaking my head. I don't get it at all. So we'll see you guys.